This is a note for all the Saturn and Aries who are entering into this eclipse season. So if that's you, listen up. Me too. Saturn and Aries are meant to be born with a lot of power, okay? Mars in a chart shows you your birthright. Oh, you're just born into this, and now here you go. Birthright to the throne, birthright to a position, birthright to whatever it is. Everybody's birthright's going to be different. Check out where your Mars placement is in your chart, and that's going to let you know what that birthright is for you, or give you a clue. It's not going to tell you exactly like this is the one, but it'll tell you the area of life and the energy that that birthright is in. Now, the reason that you would want to look at this before we enter into this eclipse season, we are, as Saturn and Aries, we're in pre-Saturn return right now. And this final retrograde of Saturn and Pisces is kind of allowing us to have a preparatory moment before we walk into our Saturn return. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Saturn and Aries, a birthright, okay? Saturn has to do with an earned position of power. You're born, and it's like, okay, if you go down this path and you work really hard, you're gonna be able to sit in a higher position than other people around you because that's what Saturn offers. So having a birthright of, here you go, this is yours, and having to work really hard for it means that there's just kind of a massive amount of firepower behind that working really hard. And with the energy of justice with the South Node in Libra, the Pluto and Capricorn transit that we're in right now, anyone who has a Saturn in Aries and you're realizing that the only reason that you got screwed over in previous years is literally just because you didn't understand how powerful you were yet, and or you didn't have a handle on how to use that power to protect yourself, direct yourself, and make sure that your enemies couldn't reach you and to get what you want. We're in the process this eclipse season of being like, oh, I really am that powerful. Oh, I really am capable of that. Oh, I really do want that. And also I was born to go and receive that position because it's literally something that I have been ancestrally bound to. Crazy. Is it crazy? Maybe a little bit. So if you're finding that for you, you're looking back at places where people have wronged you, you just didn't have a handle on your power yet. Well, now's the time to start really figuring out what the handle on that power really is. Check out Saturn in your chart, check out the Mars in your chart, and check out the house that your Saturn is in. That's going to let you know where those sort of like birthright spaces and placements are. Yeah, Saturn and Aries, we're born into like, oh, you're destined to be on this path of working really hard so that you can have this earned seat of power. And also this path is a birthright for you. So congrats, I guess. Yeah, don't let it stress you out, but get angry if you need to. Having people wrong you just because you are innocent is one of the most disgusting ways that a person can be wronged, in my personal opinion. So gross. So gross. Granted, the world will take our innocence one way or the other, but to have people purposefully come against you and use that innocence against you, if you've been in the work of correcting yourself and directing yourself and grounding yourself and really making sure that you're doing what you need to do, the season that we're about to walk into for people who have a Saturn in Aries, either those enemies are really about to have a return of everything that they've done to you come back at them. If you've been doing the work that you need to do, that's true. And also, if you've been doing the work that you need to do, you're about to be able to actually be in that position of power come this season walking into 2025 when the Saturn return begins. Sometimes Saturn returns bring big wins, and people who have Saturn in Aries, that is very applicable. So keep doing what you need to do. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up your brew. That's the update I have for you, and I'll talk to you soon.